Couple of quick things. First, I know it's the end of a school year for a lot. We have college kids heading home, wrapping up exams. Just know that we love you. Yeah, blessings on whatever this summer holds and whatever future holds. And I know we've got a number of graduates. I remember David Letterman saying this, or very much something very close to this. Remember, the Ivy League graduates of today are the Olive Garden waiters of tomorrow. I don't know what your future holds. Happy, sad, good, bad, know that we love you. Secondly, Mother's Day weekend. Yeah, my goodness. It's also the Feast of the Ascension. You'll see that I do believe that mothers get a special insight into the letting go that is at the heart of this goodbye that is Ascension. And we will do a blessing for all moms at all of our masses. I'll have the live ones at 7:30, 9:30, 11:30 on Sunday. And we post the live homily. We'll probably post the blessing as well. If you'd like to check that out, if you can't be here in person. It's also not lost to me that Mother's Day is a day of real pain for many, right? Suffering or letting go, right? Some people who wish they could have been mothers but were unable to be mothers, to those whose relationships with their children are strained, those who are grieving the death of a child, that inexpressible pain, those who are grieving the death of a mom, or all the different things that make this day, which some say is filled with great joy, not like that. And whatever your day holds, whatever mixture of joy and heartache and pain, just know that you matter. I'm really glad you've joined us. Thanks. Years ago, columnist Irma Bombeck wrote a little reflection called When God Created Mothers. I'll just read it if you don't mind. When the good Lord was creating mothers, God was into a 6th day of overtime when the angel appeared and said, "You're doing a lot of fiddling around on this one." And the Lord said, "Have you read the specs on this order? She has to be completely washable, but not plastic, run on black coffee and leftovers, have a kiss that can cure anything from a broken leg to a disappointed love affair, and 3 pairs of eyes." The angel asked, "Is that on the standard model?" The Lord nodded. 1 pair that sees through closed doors when she asks, "What are you kids doing in there?" Another pair in the back of her head that sees what she has to know. And of course the ones here in front that can look at a child who goose up and say, without so much as a word, "I understand and I love you." "Lord," said the angel, gently touching his sleeve, "get some sleep, go to bed." "I can't," said the Lord. "I am so close to creating something so like myself." And God was. Finally, the angel bent over and ran her finger across the cheek. "There's a leak," she pronounced. "I told you that you were trying to put too much into this model." "It's not a leak," said the Lord. "It's a tear." "What's that for?" "It's for joy, sadness, disappointment, pain, loneliness, and pride." "You're a genius," said the angel. The Lord got quiet, looked up, and said softly, "I didn't put it there." There is a tear in the heart of every mom. It's what allows moms to, among many things, understand today's Feast of the Ascension and the goodbye woven through today's scriptures as well as through life, right? The unseen tear today. You know, the disciples did not want Jesus to go after his crushing death. His resurrection had given them hope. Now don't go, Jesus. Don't go again. We need you here. But he had to go. Moms understand this goodbye. Moms understand the tears that are at the heart of love. And there are a million letting goes at the heart of every mother. I mean, every mom lets go of so much again and again. As some of you know, my favorite definition of motherhood is that it is that incredible risk to have a part of your heart walk outside of your body for the rest of your life. The letting goes can be relentless. Adolescence, for example, you know, preteens and teens have to find out who they are apart from their moms. And this is a painful pulling away. Some kids navigate that more graciously than others. It reminds me of my favorite title of a book that I didn't read from some years ago is on adolescence, and it's called Get Out of My Life. But first, could you drive me and Cheryl to the mall? I mean, how does a mom not take all of this personally, right? Though motherhood is a challenge for children of any age, I offer this gratuitous parenting tip for parents of young ones. One mom said, when my kids act up in public, I like to yell, wait until I tell your mother, and pretend they're not mine. You're welcome. Okay. To all moms, please take care of yourself and who you are along the way. And please be gentle with yourself. I mean, no one does this motherhood thing perfectly. If I were a parent, I think I'd find comfort from this statement by pediatrician Rebecca Diamond, who said, if you still think there's such a thing as perfect parenting, know that I am a pediatrician and a parenting author. And for dinner tonight, my toddler is having strawberries dipped in ketchup. You just do what you can do, right? And moms, the letting goes are relentless. And sometimes we all have to do that painful letting go of our moms to death. And they have to let us go. And to anyone experiencing that pain today, keep breathing and know that we love you, really. And in all the tears that come from the letting goes of our mothers and by our mothers, there's also this truth. Our moms are always with us. I think we all get this on some level. Living or dead, there's a way that we carry in here mom's words, sometimes idiosyncrasies, the best of our moms, and they're sometimes the wounds we get from them. Truly, please know God is nothing like the worst of our moms. God's not. And the best of our moms gives us a glimpse just a tiny glimpse into how absolutely wonderful God is. Well, it's more than a tiny glimpse, it's a true glimpse. Yes, our moms are always a part of us. And I am convinced that one of the ways we each know that God is with us is through the best of our moms. And in all that we each face, one of the ways that God is with us is through the best of our moms and how that's alive in us now, right? And that is the promise for these disciples today on this day of goodbye. Though Jesus is leaving them this tearful goodbye they didn't want, his words echo in their ears. Just before he left today, he promises, know that I am with you always. Always. I will be with you. Moms, thanks for the unseen tears. Thanks for all that you do that no one will ever know. And whatever the challenges, please hang in there. And your sacrifices are worth it. They are. You don't do it perfectly, but what you do, how you live, and all the loving letting goes you do make a more profound difference than you could ever know. Because in that, you give us a glimpse into the very heart of God. And moms, when you feel that tear that the angel discovered on the first model, please know that you understand something in the heart of God. And when the days are really difficult and the tears gather in your eyes, or even bring you sobbing to your knees, remember that you do understand God in a way no one else can. And remember that God understands you as well. And may you draw on that promise of Jesus, who said to all of us and to you today, I am with you always. Always. Always I am with you.